Hi, my name is Emily GalatiE. Welcome to my professional development plan. My master's will be an MS in forensic psychology with a specialization in sex offender behavior. I have three personal goals: to write my own book, complete the master's program, and obtain my PhD. These personal goals intersect with my academic interests and selected field of study in several ways. I would like to write a book or several books on various subjects I enjoy learning about, such as sex offenders, forensic psychology, and serial killers. For the past year, I have been helping my professor from my previous school with a book he has been writing about serial killers. I research various serial killers and input the data on them in a shared Google document. I decided to do this with my professor to get research experience, gain insights on the process of writing a book, adding the research to my professional resume, and because I thoroughly enjoy darker subjects such as serial killers. I am excited to announce that my professor will send the book to his publisher next month. Additionally, completing the master's program is a goal I am very excited about. I love learning more about forensic psychology. I chose to further my education to continue learning in depth on subjects that intrigue me and to set myself up to succeed in my future career. Also, obtaining my PhD will help me become an expert in the field of forensic psychology. It will provide me with evidenced credibility on topics I enjoy learning about. I have three professional goals: join the FBI, interview serial killers, and work with sex offenders and sex crime victims. These goals intersect with my academic interests and field of study because they are the same topics I have been attending school to learn. It has been my dream to work for the FBI for a long time and utilize the information I have learned throughout my academic career to make a difference. Furthermore, interviewing serial killers has always been intriguing to me. I want to understand their thought process and what made them do the horrific things they have done. In addition, I want to work with sex offenders to help bring down the recidivism rates. Even though it is an unsavory job not many people would like to take on, if I could help just one person, it would ensure that nobody else would be victimized by that individual again. Walden University's mission statement connects to my personal vision for future practice. The career path I chose to work towards aligns with my academic interests and my need to create positive social change. It has always been a goal of mine to create social change in the world, no matter how big or small. I would like to challenge myself by taking on controversial issues and finding solutions that will positively affect the world. Specialized learning and the attainment of a doctoral degree will help me meet my career and personal life goals. Specialized learning will give me more in-depth learning on a specific subject. For example, my specialization is in sex offender behavior, so the classes I will be taking will be focused on topics related to my specific field. My specialization will help me accomplish my career and personal life goals. I will have the education I need to start pursuing the goals I set for myself. I will use my knowledge to work towards lowering sex offenders' recidivism rates. Obtaining a doctoral degree will allow me to become an expert in my field, and it will accomplish one of my personal goals I set for myself to further my education. I have encountered many formal and informal learning experiences throughout my educational journey. I have been in college since 2019. I started at a community college and graduated with my associate degree in liberal arts in 2021. That same year, I transferred to a four-year school and started working on my bachelor's in psychology with a concentration in forensics. I graduated with my bachelor's in May 2023. While I was at my community college, I took as many psychology courses as possible. My community college did not have a psychology program, so I had to settle for liberal arts until I could transfer. Even though my degree was not the exact program I wanted, I could still take classes I enjoyed. I took general psychology, child psychology, abnormal psychology, and lifespan development. Once I transferred to my four-year school, I could finally work in my desired program. All my classes were geared towards my interests, and I got the opportunity to expand my knowledge in the psychology field. While I worked on my associate degree, I was a teacher at a daycare. I got certifications from NJCCIS in identifying child abuse and neglect and health, safety, and child growth. I took the necessary classes in my free time and obtained my certifications. At my four-year school, one of my professors became my mentor. This professor had an impressive background and gave tremendous advice. I decided to ask him if he had any research projects he was currently working on so I could gain research experience. Luckily, he was working on writing a book about serial killers. He told me he could use help researching different kinds of serial killers and input the data on a shared Google document. I was eager to help him and gain the experience I needed to further my education and academic journey. Not only do I get research experience, but he is also going to put my name in his book as a contributor. These experiences support the direction of my personal and professional goals. My research experience with my professor gave me the knowledge to move forward in the master's program, to obtain my doctorate degree, and write my own books. My educational journey will provide me with the knowledge to join the FBI, interview serial killers, and work with sex offenders and sex crime victims. Some academic proficiencies I bring to the master's program are my ability to meet deadlines, conduct research, strive for perfection, and my love for learning. Meeting deadlines has always been one of my biggest strengths. No matter how busy I am, I always find the time to finish things and meet specific deadlines. In the past, I have worked 2 jobs and was a full-time college student and never missed any deadlines. I always submitted my work on time. Conducting research has been a skill I have developed over time since I have been in school. I have taken an introductory to research course during my undergraduate, and that class has prepared me mentally and physically for graduate studies. I have written several 10-page research papers and worked on a research project with my one professor. In addition, my strive for perfection has always been a strength of mine. I put all my effort into everything I do, and I try to perform as close to perfection as possible. I have always been a perfectionist. I am constantly looking to improve my areas of weakness. Additionally, my love for learning has always been my biggest motivation for school. I love learning new things and educating myself on various topics. My love for learning has pushed me to continue my education and become the best version of myself. My research proficiencies include my love for knowledge and ability to perform tasks. I love learning new things and absorbing as much information as possible. I have learned during my research experience with my professor that I excel at performing tasks. When given tasks, I will accomplish them to the best of my ability, and if I do not understand something, I will research it until I do. However, some areas have room for improvement. Things that I can improve are my grammar, sentence structure, and writing with more clarity. I have noticed at times my grammar and sentence structure are not the best. It is one of my weaknesses when it comes to writing. Over time, I have improved, and I will revise my work multiple times to ensure I am not making little mistakes. Also, I have a subscription to Grammarly to help notify me if errors go unnoticed. Sometimes my sentences could use more clarity. I try my best to write things as clearly as possible and for my sentences to flow. With more practice, my writing will improve, and I will not have to use my subscription to Grammarly anymore. Also, if I take my time and not rush through assignments, I will be able to catch little mistakes that slip through the cracks. Although there is always room for improvement, I am ready to engage in academic research. I am prepared to complete the master's program, work on my doctoral degree, improve my writing, continue my education, and expand my knowledge. I am ready to utilize my skills and begin working on more academic research and learn to turn my weaknesses into strengths. The master's program is 15 months, and I plan on taking 2 classes each semester to graduate in the fall of 2024. I started the program on July 7, 2023. My first semester's class was called Foundation of Grad Study Psychology. This class ends today, August 20th, 2023. After this semester ends, my classes will be Intersect of Crime, Psychology, Law and Abnormal Behavior. These classes are my fall semester. They start on August 28th, 2023, and end in November. After I complete the fall semester, I will be a quarter of the way through the program. This will be my first milestone. Then the following 2 classes will be my winter semester. Those classes are Criminal Behavior and Understand Forensic Psychology Research. Once I start those 2 classes, I will officially be at the halfway point of the grad program, a milestone I am very excited about. After my winter semester, my spring semester will start. Those classes will be understand violence, risk, threat assessment, and criminal investigative analysis. And the following two classes will be my summer semester. Those classes will be sex offender behavior and treatment and psychology aspects of crime. After my summer semester ends, I will have one more semester, my third milestone in the program. I can choose either a capstone class or a field experience. Once I complete my capstone or field experience, I will graduate and it will officially be my final milestone. Furthermore, the WK ethical principles relate to positive social change because it creates ethical standards and guidelines for researchers. These standards and procedures ensure positive social change and the highest ideals of psychology occur. Ethics are essential. It ensures human subjects' welfare and rights are protected. It safeguards against unethical procedures and ensures that the experiment guidelines are ethical. In conclusion, ethics and positive social change align with my professional and academic goals. I chose my career path based on creating positive social change. I want to make a difference in the world and create a safer environment for people. Whether it is writing books to inform and inspire someone or if it is reducing the recidivism rates for sex offenders. I want to be a part of creating social change and making a positive difference in the world.